Let's proceed task 2. So essay, yeah, communication technology. In here, what I always do when it comes to essay writing, I advise to plan your answer first. Spend around 5-6 minutes on planning. And when it comes to opinion essay, and here we have like opinion essay, like to what extent do you agree or disagree? Or do you agree or disagree? I advise to stick to one point. You either agree or you disagree. Because if you're going to be somewhere in between, that's a bad idea, really. Because if you try to give two different opinions in one essay, you may get lost and your position might be weak. So go with one. Yep. Either agree or disagree. So here I agree, yeah, and I start to plan it. Second, what I advise to do, find out what can be tricky. So what I mean by saying what can be tricky. Sometimes when we have this problem solution essay, yeah, or advantage disadvantage essay, we might have this like advantages for, I don't know, advantages for manufacturers and for the customers, and we should write for both, yeah. Or like if it's about problem solution, yeah, what could be the problems for this group of people? I don't know if it's crime essay, for criminals and for citizens, like this. So here I should take a look what might be tricky. Here, tricky communication technology, not just technology, not just advanced technology as it is, but communication technology and relationship. So we should speak about the influence of communication technology, not only on people, that some people might get addicted or aggressive or something, on relationship. I don't know, on love relationships, maybe friendship, any kinds of social interactions. And yet to come up with arguments, here was a little bit tricky for me, because when it comes to some relationship thing, I feel like my arguments are the same. And here we should try to come up with different arguments for them not to repeat each other, not to use the same vocabulary, because our goal is to get higher band. So, and to get higher band, we need to show a wide range of vocabulary, maybe from different topics. So yeah, arguments. My plan. I decided to agree. Yeah, and one more advice here. When you think of agree, disagree, go with not your true belief, but with this side you can give nice arguments about. So I here agreed, because if about disagree, I understood that I cannot, I couldn't come up with nice things. So yeah, I agreed. I agree, it affects people's relationships negatively. And my body paragraphs. So one body paragraph is the first reason why. The first reason why I agree. And when I plan for this 5-6 minutes, I try to make up some arguments, just like a draft. Yeah, like what can be my argument? Yeah, my argument is so dominance of online. So yeah, we communicate more offline using this communication technology, some messengers, some chat applications like Zoom, Skype, and so on. And why it, how it proves, yeah, that it affects badly. Yeah, lack of emotions, people cannot share the emotions, people cannot have some tactility, Yeah, and so it's not like a real person-to-person conversation. So that was my first argument. The second body paragraph, another reason why. Here my argument is about all these frauds, scams, catfish, all these criminals online, yeah, and how it affects negatively. So people face these scammers, people face these frauds in dating apps, in chat applications, and what? And they lose trust in people, and they sometimes lose their money, and they stop believing in love, and so on. So argument and what it brings to, what it leads to, so the result. And conclusion, I should repeat why I agree, like enlisting my arguments, and again, restate my opinion. Introduction. So introduction is simple as that, just only 2 sentences. The first sentence should be your introducing sentence, so you're introducing the topic you are going to write about. Yeah, and yeah, here I just gave some introduction that, yeah, rapid pace of technological development has made it possible, or is making it possible, for people to communicate in a more convenient way. They're using diverse modern communication apps. So communication technology, communication apps. So here, yeah, modern communication technology, I really didn't come up with anything better, just I wrote the way it was, modern communication apps. Of course, like, I guess we can replace modern with like current, what else, like contemporary, but contemporary, I'm not sure really, but maybe. So as I said, I really tried to recreate it the way I did, just what was on my mind. Yeah, the same arguments, the same collocations. So yeah, I wrote as it was. And then one sentence of opinion of other people and my opinion. So I don't want to make it too long, and I put it in one sentence. So really try to keep it short and simple. So here you can see some cliche phrase like, however, while some might feel that, yeah, technology facilitates social connection. So yeah, technology facilitates social connections. It helps, of course, but I agree that it is bad for social relationships. So, because I have to side with one opinion or another opinion. And let's go. Let's proceed. So, this is introduction, only 2 sentences. Introducing sentence, what you're going to write about, and other people and you. So, your position straight away, why you agree. Not why, just you agree. We can add why in introduction, like because of 2 reasons, including something. Yeah, for example, I agree that it affects people's relationships negatively because of its, I don't know, because of its fake nature and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, or I agree that it affects people's relationships negatively because of 2 reasons, comma, including its fake nature, like this. But we can leave it the way it is. Body paragraph. So what in here? Yeah, this greenish blue. I cannot say what color is it. Okay, this greenish blue. Again, some linkers introducing phrases that you can use to start your sentence or to develop ideas. So they're good for coherence and cohesion, because yeah, for coherence and cohesion, we should develop our ideas. throughout the whole paragraph. Yeah, and for our paragraph to be nice, yeah, there should be like thesis statement where we say that, yeah, the first reason why I agree is. Then we should explain our idea. Why? Like, what do you mean? I mean this, this, and this. I can explain, or maybe give example if I can. If I cannot give example, I just give the result. Like what this thesis statement, this reason, leads to some result. Result that people's relationships suffer. That's what we should do. So our whole paragraphs, every body paragraph, should be complete. So it should be a complete idea with introduction, some development, explanation, example, and the result. So what? Why it's bad? Because the result is so. All right. Yep. The red the red is my ideas. Yeah, like what I meant, examples, and so on. And you also see here purple sentence, what it is. So purple sentence is a balancing opinion. It's a nice thing when, for example, yeah, with the first sentence you say, the first major reason is, yeah, for technological advancements, yeah, being bad, isn't their dominance over offline communications. First reason is that this communication technology dominates over offline communication. So it's true, yeah, we now, yeah, kind of communicate online. So you stated the first argument, the first major reason. Then there goes this balancing opinion. What? Although it could be argued that online chat applications such as Zoom or Skype enable people to stay in touch wherever they are. It's true, right? Yes, I understand that it might be so, that people can communicate through Zoom, Skype, wherever they are, whenever they want. It's true, but I kind of accept that there might be other opinion and these other people might believe so. But here is my position. My position is that this modern communication technology lacks of true emotional contacts. So I stick to my idea that, yeah, dominance of online, lack of true emotional contacts. Yep. So maybe it's not true, you see, like maybe you have some other opinion, but that's what I believe. And then I should explain what I mean by this lack of true emotional contacts. So in other words, I say that using these apps, people cannot enjoy conversations fully. Okay, cannot enjoy conversations fully, I see. In a way. And then I give kind of this generalized examples, yeah. Emotional expressions like venting one's frustrations or releasing one's true emotions to interlocutors are impossible with online communication. Then I proceed. I add to this point that modern communication technology doesn't let us enjoy conversations fully, doesn't let us release our emotions, and I proceed that this does not offer us tactile contacts. Again, example, hugging, touching person, kissing, and so on. So we cannot do it online. And then I give kind of a result. So this kind of communication may create a false feeling of closeness. I use may because you see, I cannot be 100% sure that what I'm writing is true. Yeah, that's my position, that's my opinion. So I use hedging. Hedging, it's like when I show hesitation. May, might, possibly. Yeah. So I believe that modern communication technology may create a false feeling of closeness. Yeah, that people communicate. Yeah, they feel like, okay, yeah, we are close, but not. They are not. Yeah, they are far, far away from each other. And then I give the conclusion. Thus, some people might grow apart again, hedging, might grow apart, not grow apart for sure, but might. Yeah, and their relationships may worsen, and as a result, they might feel lonely and abandoned. So yeah, it may maybe felt like there are too many may and might, but I don't want to sound I don't know, not too sure, kind of not to say that I am an expert in it. So, and what I'm writing is 100% true. No, may. So you see here, we went from a reason, balancing arguments that, yeah, I understand that some people might also be correct, but I stick to my point. Then I explain what I mean by my point. I give some example, yeah, venting frustrations, releasing emotions. Then I add up to my position, no tactility. Again, generalized example, hugging, touching a person, kissing if you want, yeah. And the result. So false feeling of closeness, people might feel lonely and abandoned. So when it comes to analyzing my body paragraph, what I can say, what is good here is a range of vocabulary. I really tried to use some nice collocations here while writing an argument. These interlocutors, yeah, venting frustrations, releasing emotions, state-of-the-art technologies. So, yeah, different vocabulary of different topics. Yeah, topic of relationships and topic of technology. So, and balancing argument is a very nice idea. Yeah, it adds points. Generalized examples also good because like what kind of exact examples we can give here, I don't know really. And result. What I don't like about my body paragraph, I feel this argument is a little weak. I still feel so, but I cannot come up with anything better here, like communication technology giving us no tactile contacts, no emotions release. I don't know. And see the statement, I'm not really happy with it, but I have what I have. Okay, second body paragraph. Let's take a look. What about second body paragraph here? It's shorter. And here I remind you, the argument was about the scammers, the okay, scammers, some frauds, and so on. Yep. I also start with the introducing sentence, another reason why. Another reason why, and because of their fake and scammy nature. So here I'm going to write about that modern communication technology is bad because it's fake. Because not it's fake, but because it kind of contributes to some fakes, frauds, and so on. Again, I add balance in argument. While I accept that cybersecurity today is on a high level, so yeah, I understand that some other people might say that cybersecurity is on a high level, no scammers, no frauds, but I stick to my point. People are still being scammed and deceived in online chat apps. That is my position here. I understand cybersecurity is great, but people are scammed. So, and then, as in the previous body paragraph, I explain my position. This is because what? chatting applications are full of catfish and frauds who take advantage of those looking for a friend or a partner. And here it is. First minus, informal vocabulary. Scammy, it's informal, scammy nature, and catfish. But I knew while I was writing this essay in exam, I knew for sure that scammy and catfish are informal. But I decided to risk and use catfish because how else we can explain this? Yeah, if you don't know, catfish is a person who pretends to be someone else, who kind of embellishes his appearance or maybe background, some characteristics, use some other people's pictures in online dating apps or in messengers or on social media like Instagram and so on. So these people who pretend to be someone else, they are catfish. And I decided just to use it to show examiners that I know this modern internet word. So probably he didn't punish me for this. Yeah, informal vocabulary, bad. But if it's like 1 or 2 words, I feel it's okay. Yeah, they still gave me nice band. All right. And idiom, take advantage of. So take advantage of, I used it in my essay, but it was an idiom. Actually, I use it automatically. I use it all the time, just take advantage of. And that's, I'm a little bit ashamed to say so, but I really didn't think that it is an idiom. So yeah, but it is. At home, I checked it. It is an idiom, so you better try to avoid, steer clear of idioms and overuse of phrasal verbs. All right, so yeah, I explained, coming back to body paragraph, I explained that why people are still being scammed and deceived, because these dating apps, yeah, have a lot of scammers, and the scammers take advantage of people. So dating apps, I proceed. I give example where single women and men try to find love are a breeding ground for criminals. So breeding ground is not an idiom. I also use it all the time. At home, I checked, it's not an idiom. So yeah, dating apps are a breeding ground for criminals. For example, yeah, like, I don't know, Tinder, what else there? And then I develop it how these frauds and catfish, how these criminals deceive in these dating apps these single women and men. I explain. By chatting for a long time and gaining full trust of their victims, these swindlers subsequently defraud them. So I kind of told you before that these greenish blue are the linkers, yeah, linking phrases for coherence and cohesion, yeah, to show the development of ideas. So subsequently, in the end, they defraud them. Yeah, when they got their full trust, they defraud people. I didn't add exact example of how they do it because like I didn't have time. Coming back, they defraud them. What result it has for our essay? So I remind you, modern communication technology is bad for social relationship. So these arguments that I give, as a result, these users, they lose trust in people and they suffer financial loss. So here, yeah, thesis statement, fakes, scammers, and so on. Balancing argument, yes, I understand cybersecurity, blah, 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 but I stick to my point. I explain why I stick to my point. I give example with these dating apps. I explain how the scammers in dating apps deceive people, and I give the result. These deceived ones, they lose trust, they do not believe in people anymore. So it affects social relationship, yes. If you do not trust people, it affects. All right. Taking a look at this body paragraph, what I liked my argument and example. Yeah, because it was my first argument that I came up with, and I advise to put your better argument and better examples closer to the end of your essay. So if you're going to write 2 body paragraphs, add the best one in the second body paragraph. So balancing argument, good idea. Yes, a range of vocabulary. What I told you in the beginning, when we try to find arguments, try to make them completely different to show vocabulary. So my first argument, yeah, it was like this, yeah, social interaction. So I used vocabulary like interlocutors, venting frustrations, false feeling of closeness, yeah, and a little bit of technology vocabulary, state of the art, technological advancements. So here, 2 topics of vocabulary. When we speak about this body paragraph, here range of vocabulary is mostly crime and punishment. Yeah, like breeding ground for criminals, defraud, swindlers. Yeah, a little bit of finance, suffer financial loss. Yep. Internet slang, catfish, scammy. So yeah, different range of vocabulary. So different arguments let you show a wider range of vocabulary. End result, yeah, showing the result is always a good idea. So yes, again, as I told you before, I'm not happy with informal vocabulary, but I didn't come up with anything better. Idiom, yeah, automatic use. So yeah, if you use some phrases, automatically check if they are idioms and avoid using them in your writing. So that was my mistake. I used take advantage of like often, and I really forgot that it might be an idiom. And again, I'm not happy with these statements. So with this essay, I really had difficulty with writing these statements, but probably they were fine for the examiner. The conclusion. As you can see, again, my conclusion is short, very short, only 2 sentences. And what should we do? Again, keep it short and simple. It's not a body paragraph. You shouldn't write some big thing, or you shouldn't give any new information. No, you just repeat yourself. Yeah, not only can, and enlist your arguments again. People feel lonely. They become estranged. Yeah, like that's how I believe so. But also, yeah, because of modern communication technology, crime rates increase and people lose trust. Yeah, erosion of trust, the same as loss of trust, just collocation, it's not an idiom. Yeah, while after I enlisted my arguments, I proceed with restatement of my opinion. I believe that. Yeah, cutting-edge technology. I already use the phrase state-of-the-art technology. Here I use cutting-edge technology. Exerts bad influence on social relationships. So always come back to your statement of an essay. You should be precise. If it's communication technology, you should write about communication technology. Bad influence on social relationship, you should write about social relationships like this. So any questions in here about conclusion, intro, body paragraphs, anything?